Hello, everybody. Welcome to Money Mo Empire. What's going on? I hope your day is starting out and has been a great day so far. Listen, normally we give tips and goodies on all things finance and business, but today, guess what we're talking about? Estates and legacy planning. Now, when you think about estate and legacy planning, what's the first thing that come to mind? And tell me if I was wrong. Do you think of death? Do you think of how I'm going to pass things on to my heirs or my beneficiaries? Or, do you think of those things? Is that the first thing that comes to mind? Well, you're on the right track. There's way more to it, but you are on the right track. You do need to have a plan for when you pass away, or even if you have parents and grandparents who don't have certain like documents and vehicles in place for their passing. You need to start having these conversations in your home. If you need me to come to your house and have this conversation or do a virtual meeting with your family, we can do that because this topic is so important. So listen, it's good to start out thinking about death, making sure that when you pass on, your documents, your assets, all of your acquisitions, all of your life insurance policies, any policy that you may have, making sure that you have the right people on it so that it could pass down to them. Making sure that everything you own passes down the way you need it to. Making sure that this is the thing that a lot of people don't think about. The taxes are taken care of when you transfer the asset from yourself to your beneficiaries, heirs, whomever. Okay. So it's making sure that everything is a proper transfer, a transfer to your liking, the way you want it to go, and to make sure that the taxes are taken care of, to make sure that they don't have to go through probate courts. That is a topic. To make sure that it's not only backed by a will. A will is not the best document to have in terms of transferring your assets. Okay. So, do you have the knowledge necessary to ensure that these topics are taken care of the way you would like it to? If not, please get with us or get with an estate and legacy consultant or advisor or somebody. Okay, get with somebody that knows this information. Because when you pass on, guess who's going to have the blunt of stuff to deal with because you didn't have the proper documents in place. Okay, so this is something that needs to be talked about, dealt with way in advance, because to set up the proper vehicles, to set up the proper avenues for your things to be transferred the right way, it's not a fly by night kind of process. It's a process that takes a little bit of time. So you will definitely want to go ahead and get that ball rolling as of yesterday. All right. Now, the other thing that people tend to not think about when it comes to estate and legacy planning is your life now. While you're living now, there are things that you need to have in place, documents that you need to have in place for your life now. Let's say you're in another country. This is just an example. You're in another country, you're on vacation, or you're handling business in another country. Yet you have things going on right here, right now, today. You can't be at two places at the same time. And you just so happen you can't do a virtual meeting to take care of what needs to be done. Maybe some documents need to be signed. Maybe you have to be in person for a particular meeting that if you're not there, you can lose out on a very big deal, so things like that. But you can't be at two places at the same time. So what do? Do you have the proper documents in place so that someone else can step in the gap for you as if it is you? Do you have those documents in place? If something happens to you, do you have documents in place where someone can step in the gap for you? If you end up, God forbid, something happens to you where you can't talk, you can't eat, you can't do, those 6 daily activities that, that would enable us to be fit, healthy to do whatever we want to do. If you just so happen to can't do certain things and you're not able to be mobile as usual, what are you going to do? Do you have documents in place for somebody else to stand in the gap? Okay, there are documents out there to ensure that you are protected, your family is protected, your assets are protected, everything you own is protected. But if you don't have these documents, you're open to attack. You're open for anybody to come in and just take from you. You don't have your document, you don't have yourself protected. So estate and legacy planning, it even go as deep as protecting your business. Is your business trademarked? Or is it just registered with the Secretary of State? Hey, I'm still in the process of getting my stuff done, but guess what? It's a journey. Like I said, it's not a fly-by-night thing. So, hey, I'm with you in this process, but guess what? Get the process started. Don't be in a place where anything can happen to you at any time and you lose what you have. Don't do that. And don't let that when you pass away, your heirs and your beneficiaries, and shoot, even if you want to leave stuff to the dog, the cat, your animals, if you want to leave your things to a trust fund, to a charity, if you don't have the proper documents in place, it's not going to transfer the way you want to. And in the event that it does transfer to whomever or whatever you wanted to transfer to, if you don't have a plan for the taxes, yeah, they're going to have a nice pretty penny to pay once they receive those assets. So, hey, get with an estate and legacy planner, advisor, consultant, get with someone who knows this information, get with a legal advisor. You can get with us for information. There are so many ways to learn this information, but I need you to get it. Get it so that you won't be stuck and so that you won't lose everything that you have. Protect yourself. And if you need us, we're here. So the information is in the description box. Either it's down below or over there or up there. It's somewhere around here on the screen. So wherever it is, reach out, protect yourself. We're here to help. We can lead you to other people that can get you set up with what you need. Reach out to somebody and get this stuff rolling. All right. Money Mo Empire here to help you. Bye.